with all the things women have said about men, and all of the shaming, all of the bashing, all of the disrespect, the aggression, the manipulation, taking of the children, men still try to speak to these women. For men who have been rejected, called lame, called boring, to get their money together and start businesses, and still allow women to come onto the platform to help these women see clearly and help them understand that they've been fooled this whole time. They bit the apple. They want it to be just like the man. It's just like Eve in the garden. She was told, you can be just like God. And she took it. She bit it. These women were offered government assistance. These women were offered benefits to leave the man and kick him out of the house. And even though she did that and committed such a heinous act against her own man, men still overcame. And not only did we overcome, they have enough heart to bring these women onto their self-established platforms and try to educate them. Try to help them understand where they went wrong. Tell them what they should have done and what they can do moving forward. Pointing out the errors of their grandmothers and their great-grandmothers. Bringing statistics forward, showing these women what happens when you remove the father out of the home. It shows that men have dignity, that men are loyal, but it also shows that the women are not. Straight up, man. These men are taking the lead. And these women have the audacity to ask where a real man is? Oh, you still can't see us, huh? You don't see these men right in front of you. Like I said before, if that doesn't show the leadership and the loyalty of the black man, out of everything the black man has been through, if that doesn't show black women and other women across the world that black men love black women, you don't know what love is. Women are like children. We do know that if you do not discipline a child, you pretty much don't love that child and you're not trying to correct that child and put him or her on the right course in life. You just really don't care. That's a shitty parent. You can abuse your child and makes you a shitty parent as well. But when you discipline your child for doing wrong out of love, that means you love them. While we're online and women are saying we're bashing them and we're talking down on them and we don't respect them and we're leaving the country, it's only to show these women what they've done wrong. It's been a long time coming. These women deserve this. But we here to put things in line. But the women don't see that. They can't see that. They're too busy trying to compete. Oh, they're bashing us. They're doing this. No, they're giving you a fucking opportunity to listen. At this point, there's nothing to listen to from these women anymore. We've heard it all. We know what they're gonna do. We know where they're going with it. We've heard the shaming tactics. We've heard the lies, the manipulation. There's really nothing you can say to this new batch of black men. And we're waking men up every day. And it's becoming harder and harder and harder for these women to play that tired playbook that their mothers and their grandmothers used to use. We're no longer building with these women anymore. We're building on our own now. Because we know building with them, all that does is show her where the weak spot is in the castle. When things go bad, she runs straight to their weakest point and she kicks it, destroying everything. Men have seen that already. Time and time again, men have built up empires, built up their homes, built up their lives for a woman to just tear it down. So we're done with that. Even though men have buckled down and focused on themselves, they still reach their hand out to the woman. See, we didn't just leave them behind the way women did when Section 8 and welfare was offered. We didn't just kick them to the curb. And we didn't get any handouts, especially the black man. We had to work for it all. Throughout all the adversity, even with their own women against them, competing with them and trying to hold them back. These men still turned around and are trying to speak sense into these women. That's love, man. That's love, because we really don't have to. We can leave them hanging the same way they left us hanging. You know what I mean? These women have taken children from men, alienated men from their babies, told them that the father wasn't nothing. This message is to the fellas. I just want to say to you guys, I'm proud of you because I know what you've been through. I know how you feel. And we all know truly these women don't even deserve to be pulled out of the mess that they've done to themselves. These women don't even deserve an explanation. You don't even have to have them there. Men can go on moving forward, dating women from abroad, and keeping the conversation amongst ourselves. I think we're just barely holding on by a thread at this point. But fellas, that's love right there. All these podcasts with these men who have built themselves up and became successful men, they don't have to have these women on there. The only reason they're doing it is out of love. Especially with all the betrayal that has been done to them. And that's all I gotta say about this one, guys. It's quality, and this is the sit down. Salute, fellas.